So in today's dropshipping experiment, I'm going to try and fully outsource my whole dropshipping store by hiring freelancers on Fiverr to do all the work for me to see if I can sit back, print profit, and relax. So this experiment's going to last for around about 14 days, and I want to see if in 2023 you can fully outsource your dropshipping store and generate passive income. Hey guys, welcome to the YouTube channel. My name's Camille, also known as the Ecom King, and in this experiment today for dropshipping, I'm going to be going to a website called Fiverr.com. Now, Fiverr.com is a website where you can hire loads of different freelancers that are experts in their field. For example, I'm going to hire an expert for product research, for creating me a Shopify store, for creating me some video ads to run for my ads, and then I'm going to be hiring a TikTok ads expert to run some TikTok ads for me to see if I can sit back and relax, do none of the work, pay them to do the work for me, and see if we can generate some nice passive income profits whilst relaxing. Now, the reason why I'm doing this dropshipping video experiment is to save you guys money at home that are watching this, because instead of you having to spend thousands of dollars and see if it's going to work, I'm going to be the guinea pig and I'm going to see if this works so you can watch me either make money or lose money. So what you guys are going to learn and get from this video is you're going to see exactly what I've done for the last 14 days of running this Fiverr experiment for dropshipping, like finding a freelancer for winning products, everything that you need to do before you hire freelancers, some of my tips, everything that I went through, and then I'm going to show you exactly what I did till the last day of running this experiment and what the results were. Now, I've got something really exciting to tell you guys. I'm going to be doing a massive giveaway in this video. I'm going to be giving away the full dropshipping store and everything that comes with it, like the assets, in this video. So anything that I buy on Fiverr for this video challenge, I'm going to be giving it away to one of you lucky subscribers. Now, how you enter the giveaway is we need to hit 5,000 likes on this video. You need to leave a comment why you want to win the store and everything that comes with it, like the ads manager, the pixel, the video, the store, and this is going to be worth around about $1,500 to $2,000. Now, as soon as you've left a comment on why you want to win this store, you've subscribed and you liked the video, I will be picking a winner once we hit 5,000 likes by announcing it on my Instagram page. And if you are the winner that I pick, you have to message me on Instagram proving that that is your account that I've replied to, and then I'll transfer everything across. Now, before we actually get into the video today, I want to go over a few house rules, and the first thing is I want to say a massive thank you to Fiverr for sponsoring this video, because they've paid for all the gigs that I purchased in today's experiment, and that equates to over $1,000. Now, I do want to make it very clear that the actual ad spend that I spent on TikTok ads, that came out of my own pocket. The second thing that I want to say is all the freelancers that I've hired today, I'm just going to be giving you guys my raw, honest feedback on what I thought of the service. Now, with all of that out of the way, let's get straight into this juicy video experiment challenge. So this is what I did on day one of the dropshipping Fiverr experiments. The first thing that we got to do is find a winning product. So when you start a dropshipping business, the first task that you have to do is your winning product research or finding a product. Now, this is probably one of the most important parts of your dropshipping business, if not the most important part. So that's why we got to make sure we get this done properly by a really good freelancer. Because if your dropshipping product isn't recently trending, there's no data suggesting that it's going to do well on certain social media platforms. And remember, we're going to be using TikTok ads as our advertising platform to try and get sales on our store. As you guys can see on the computer screen, I'm on Fiverr and I've searched for dropshipping winning products in the search bar. Now, how Fiverr works is there's loads of different freelancers that they verify and they vet, and then you can go through that directory by searching for different phrases like I have, and it will suggest the freelancers for whatever you're looking for. So you can see now it's giving me these options: category, service option, seller details is what I tend to use, and I always filter it by English. Now, once I've done those filters, you can see after scrolling down, it's recommended me some services for what I'm looking for. Now, you can see this gentleman here called Joe is pro verified. Now, what does pro verified mean? It means that Fiverr have verified that they're a professional in their industry, and this is the biggest award you can get from Fiverr. So as you guys can see, he's got 4.9 star reviews, 9 reviews, and he says, I will do dropshipping product research to find you a winning product. Now, if I keep scrolling down, there's going to be other services. You can see here all of these people are offering the same service. You've got some people that are level 2 sellers, you've got some people that are level 1 sellers. Now, what does this mean? You start off as level 1 and you work your way up to potentially Fiverr Pro. Now, depending on their level, depends on their experience and their reviews and how long they've been using Fiverr for as a freelancer. Now, this gentleman here grabbed my attention on day one when I looked for a product researcher freelance, because it says here, I will find you a winning Shopify dropshipping product. And the reason why is because it's dropshipping and Shopify is the the platform that I'll be using. And most importantly, he's a level 2, and he's also got 4.9 star reviews based on 873 reviews. Now that's incredible, because if we compare that to everyone else, he's got by far the most reviews. You can see here, people have got 10, 20, 30. He's got 800 positive reviews. And even if we compare him to the Fiverr Pro guy, he's got way more reviews, and he's just around about half cheaper than the other gentleman. Now I've loaded up this Fiverr gig information page. Now this is really important to read because it'll give you all the information that you need to know before you purchase the gig. So if we scroll down to the about section, you can see here it says Shopify Dropshipping only, which is important for me because I'm going to be using Shopify as my platform. I will provide a product with high demand and low competition for your Shopify dropshipping business. My approach is I do not just look for the top 10 hot selling items on AliExpress and send a list on an Excel file. So I think what he's trying to do here is he's trying to take a dig at other Fiverr freelancers that do this, because there's a lot of Fiverr freelancers that do this, and it's a waste of money. So he's saying that he doesn't use that method. He uses an in-depth research method. I do my research based on numbers, statistics. None of my results and decisions are made on emotions or gut feeling. I do detailed analysis with results that are well thought out and thorough research. And then he goes over the report and what he will create on a 20-page report, which is impressive. And then he goes over how the product has $15,000 per month potential in revenue. So that really grabbed my attention. And because this was backed by really good reviews from people coming from the US and other top countries, and he's got loads of reviews, that's what made me choose this freelancer. And if we look at the different packages he's got basic, standard, and premium. And basically these just basically mean that you get different things included on whichever one you choose. Now he has changed his pricing since I chose him around about 10 days ago. It says here, your single product to success, one product worth $7,000 plus data analysis, competitor research, and supply info, and it will be delivered in 2 days. Then he's got his standard package here, which is 2 products that can do over $15,000 a month. And then he's got his premium package. You can see I spent $70 for one product research, and you can see here this comes with a $10,000 a month product, competitor research, supplier information and keywords, pricing research, competitor research, and one product. And you can see here the duration is 3 days, so it means that I will receive the order after 3 days of making the purchase. Now, once you've placed the order on Fiverr, they will send you requirements that you need to fill out so they can get the job going. And the requirements that he sent, most of them are optional. The only one that I answered was, what do you want me to look into? And I said, I have a Shopify store. I don't mind the niche. I don't mind what category you choose. I'm going to let you choose based on what's working right now. So I gave him full range to do whatever he wants on whatever industry he thinks going to work the best. Now, if we go over to the activity section, this will show me the whole conversation with the freelancer. And you can see I placed the order on the 30th of January, and then he delivered the order on the 2nd of February. So he did stay in his deadlines, and you can see here he said, thank you for your order. Please find the attached in-depth product research related keywords. He goes, I would highly recommend that you read carefully through the 20-page PDF to help give you the right information. So this was the PDF that he delivered for me, which is the 20-page, and you can see this is very in-depth and very professional. So you can see here he goes over the structure, winning product, product breakdown, revenue, product criteria. So he goes over what his criteria he's looking for, and then he goes over the product that he delivered. So he chose the silicone craft painting mat, and then he goes over here, first impressions, very influencer friendly, and then he goes over the features of the product that are important that I can use for my website. Then he goes over the Google Trends information, which is really powerful because I can give this to whoever runs my ads, because they can use this data to help them target different things. So this was really impressive. And then he goes over the Google Trends worldwide, and then he brings in some Amazon references, which is important because we can use some of those for our own store. And then you can see here he goes over some TikTok references, which is important because I am going to be using TikTok ads for this product. And then he goes over the global market of what this product is in, which is the games and market, the craft tool market. And then he goes over what supply is the best on AliExpress or CJ Dropshipping. So this is really powerful information that I can use, and this is information that I can send to the person that does my website, does my ads, does my video ads, because they can use this data to help them make decisions when they do some work for me. Now, bearing in mind, guys, remember, I did pay $70 for just one product, which is very, very expensive just for literally one product. Now, what I will say is the information he has provided within this PDF is very, very impressive. And I've ordered other product research from other freelancers on Fiverr, and I've got to say that this gentleman was the most in-depth I've used. And I do believe that the information data that he has created for me is very powerful and very useful. Would I say this is worth $70? I'm not too sure. I'd say it's worth $70, maybe $30 or $20, but I definitely wouldn't say $70, especially for a beginner. If you have to go through 10 products, you do the math, that equals a lot of money. Now, in my opinion, a great alternative to actually paying for Fiverr freelancers to do the product research is you can use really credible tools like Peakster, as you guys can see on my screen. Now, this is $19.99 a month or $29.99 a month, or you can pay the yearly plan. And what you're going to get here is you're going to get loads of different options to find dropshipping winning products. So you can see here, I'm in the winner section. It's showing me loads of products that are winners based on data research. Now, if I click on one of these products, it's going to give me all the information like the product description, your profit cost, your profit margins, the analytics. It's going to give me the links to different stores selling it. So it's going to give me a lot of information on one of these products. And it's also going to give me thumbnails and ideas to use. They've also got a Facebook ad spy tool in here as well, which gets thousands and thousands of ads. They've got a TikTok ad spy tool as well. So you're going to be able to find loads of different products based on the platform that you want to sell on. And they've got even more things that you can do on here. So in my opinion, when you compare something like this to a Fiverr freelancer, it's hard to justify the price on Fiverr freelancers because tools like this, in my opinion, are way better value for money in the long run. Now, with all that being said, it will really come down to how much money we make with this product. If we make loads of money with this product, then definitely the Fiverr freelancer was worth it because he gave me a solid product that's printing profits. So that brings us to day 3 of this experiment challenge. So now we've got our winning product from the freelancer. We now need to build a one product store. So I went back to Fiverr and I searched for one product Shopify dropshipping store. Again, I need a Shopify store. So once I did that, I just changed the filters again to English only. And you can see that all of these are coming up. Now, this gentleman here grabbed my attention because he's a pro verified user. He's got some really good feedback, but he was very expensive. Now, as a beginner, we don't want to be spending crazy money like that. And then the next gentleman that came up next to him had roughly double the amount of reviews, 5-star reviews. He's also Fiverr choice, which means Fiverr highly recommends them based on all their positive feedback and delivery times. And he's also a top rated seller. So if we go over to his Fiverr gig page and read the about section, you can see here Shopify website, Shopify dropshipping store, one product Shopify store. Hi, his name, I am a Shopify developer. I'm an expert in dropshipping since 2017 and fully understand how to create a one product Shopify dropshipping store, Shopify niche website which converts the best. I have created a successful Shopify stores. You have a good opportunity to get a high converting one product Shopify store. And then it goes over what his services includes, which is a premium Shopify theme, supplier synchronizing winning products, long information and converting descriptions, high quality photos on Shopify dropshipping website, apps increase. He basically goes over everything that you need on your store to get everything going. So I did go for the basic package here, and you can see here it says one product Shopify store with one winning product, one premium theme, 7-day delivery, functional website, 6 pages, responsive design, content upload, 4 plugins, and 1 product. Now, the requirements for this gig were pretty easy. The first one was how will you use this order? I put optional. Which industry do you work in? I put home art. What are you looking to achieve from this order? Build a website. And then he said here, if you currently have a Shopify store, add him as an ad account. If you don't, he can create one for you and transfer the ownership over. So I basically sent him the link to my Shopify store, and then he asked for access, and then I granted him the access. Now, it's important that I show you the chat history between me and this freelancer because this is very similar to what you'll experience, and it's important to know what happened. So the first thing is I sent him the link to my AliExpress product. He put, hello, I sent access to your store. And then he put, just accept me. So I said to him that I've done that. And then I sent him the file from the product research gentleman so you can use the information in there to help build the website. And then he says, hi, I know the gentleman that basically the product research. He said that he does a lot of work with him. And then he said to me, do you want to use AliExpress AliExpress, and then I put to him, I don't mind what supplier we use, whichever one do you think is best? And then he said he will find the best one for me, and I said thank you. Now on the 7th of February, he delivered the order with everything, and I placed the order on the 2nd of February, so he did it in around about 5 days, which is faster than he actually said in the gig. Now you can see here he put hello, good morning, this is the Shopify store that he worked on, and you can see here he said this is the store name, Inks, and he said the domain name is available, which means I can pay for it. Now I did ask him to pick a brand name for me and to make a logo for me because I didn't know how to come up with those ideas, and I wanted to see if he would do that for me. And then he said he imported the product through AliExpress, and then he attached all the different logo formats for me in the different colors, and he also added a video for me as well, which is really helpful that I can reuse for the ads. So he did deliver everything on time as promised. Now, with all of that out of the way, the most important part is what does the website actually look like? So here is the website, and he's used the color scheme from the product, which is important, which is a simple 3 color scheme, which is what I recommend. And you can see here in the shipping part, he's put free track shipping on all orders, shop now, track order, contact us. Then he's put the logo in the middle, and then he's got the search bar here, which I would have got rid of because it's a one product store. You don't need a search bar. And then you see here, it says crafting is better together, the perfect surface for all your painting projects, buy now. And the background image here is an image of the product being used in action, which is important. And then it says here, welcome to Linkix. Linkix is a non-stick craft pad, all-in-one pad made from pure food grade silicone with a built-in capsule brush cleaner, cup ditch, plastic spill prone cups, and reduced paper towel usage from cleaning brushes. And then they've got here the order page, and it says here, Link's non-stick craft pad made from pure food ingredient silicone. And he's put these little green check marks next to them as bullet points. I would probably say I wouldn't use these green check marks. I think it looks a little bit cheap. He's priced the product at $34.99, saying it's on sale from $39.99, which is good. Then he's got these trust icons, and then he's got a clear image here of 2 children using the product together. And then it says here, easy to clean and portable, and then it says shop now. I like the way he's got 2 different call to actions. He's got learn more and shop now. And then here it says here, get yours now. So he's changed the call to action every time, which I like. And this information is really good. The English he's used is very good. The grammar is also very good. And then here it has a video of the product in action, which is really cool. And he's also got, again, some more benefits of the product, and it says shop here. And then here it's got the testimonials from our customers, 25 verified by Judge Me. Now, I would have preferred him to use photo reviews, but I do fully understand that this product has got barely any reviews and barely any photo reviews because it is a new product to the market, so he has to use fake reviews for this website. And then he's added the guarantees and what we're offering, like quality guarantee, 30-day warranty and protection, free secure delivery. So this is a good way to get customer conversion. And then he's got the email drop down to get exclusive offers. And then he's created the footer menu. So if we move on to the most important part of the website, which is the product page, you can see here the name of the product is Link's non-stick craft pad. And you can see here he's got the trust icons again. But the most important part he's added here is the quantity breaks. Buy 2, save 10. Buy 4, save 15. And you can see here, get offer. So this is really nice because that's going to help increase the average order value. And it also looks nice and professional. And then you can see here he's added around about 8 different photos that are high quality photos, which is good. And then you can see here he's added the giffies of the product in action with some short descriptions and short bullet points, which is important. And I like the way he's broke up the giffies with small paragraphs in between. It's a great way to refresh the person on the website. And you can see here it goes over all the features, our guarantee, the drop down for the shipping, and then he's got all the FAQs, which I like as well. And by doing all of this, it's going to help increase the conversion rate. If we quickly take a look at what the website looks like on mobile, because it needs to be more responsive on mobile, because that's where most of my traffic is going to come from. You can see again the product page looks really nice on mobile, and you got the sticky add to cart button at the bottom. So overall the website on mobile looks really good. Let's have a look at the homepage. The homepage also looks really well optimized as well. So he's done a really good job of the website for mobile version and for desktop version. Now if we take a look at what theme he's used for the website, because he did say he would give us a premium theme, you can see here this is the theme name. Now I've never heard of this theme before, and it does look like a very basic theme in my opinion. It looks like the debut theme and it's nothing special. I do truly believe that there is way better free themes out there, especially on the Shopify 2.0 free theme section. There is way better themes that you can use than this one that aren't premium. They're completely free. And if we look at the apps that he's downloaded for me, me, you can see CJ Dropshipping, which is a supplier website. He's got the cross-sell and bundles he's downloaded, the trust badge, ultimate sales boost, one-click add to cart, page booster speeds, Judge Me AliExpress, parcel panel, order tracking, and then another supplier. So he's added all of these apps for me and set them up, which is really helpful. So now I want to give you guys my honest conclusion and feedback on that Shopify one product store gig that we paid for. And remember guys, we paid $290 for that gig, which is a lot of money. Now in terms of what kind of store he provided us, it was actually pretty good. I'd probably say it's about a 7 out of 10. And the reason why I'm saying that is because it's an old theme. He could have used a way better looking theme than the one he provided. A lot of the information that he put on the website was from the guy that did the winning product research for us. Like all the ad descriptions were in that PDF that he submitted us. So he's just copied and pasted it onto the website. So realistically, he didn't really do that much work. And the truth for me, guys, is you can easily go to YouTube and watch one of my videos on how to build a one product store that looks even better than this. And it's completely free using new themes. The only downside to that is it will take you hours of time. So it could take you 2 to 3 to 4 hours, depending on how quick you are to learn how to build these websites. But you can do it completely free on your own. But again, it comes back to that thing. How much time have you got to do this yourself? If you work a full-time job and you don't want to be spending 3 to 4 hours on websites, then this could be a good option. Now, I would say a fair price for something like he provided me would be around about $100 to $150. I do think $290 was extremely expensive considering the amount of work he did. So I want to quickly show you guys the changes that I would have made with the dropshipping store that I received from the Fiverr freelancer to make things easier and cheaper and faster for me as the user. So the first thing is the apps that they installed to the store. So the first app that I would have added or changed is the app to actually import the product to my website and to fulfill the orders. So you can see here, I've got something called AutoDS loaded up. This is the app of my choice when it comes to importing products. You can see here, one-click dropshipping products import. So it makes importing products from the suppliers like CJ Dropshipping, any other suppliers like AliExpress, really fast and really accurate and easy. Now, the app that the Fiverr freelancer used was the native app through CJ or through the other supplier they recommended, and those don't have the best softwares optimized for this type of process. So you can see here, AutoDS gives you 24/7 price and stock monitoring. They give you automated dropshipping orders, and that's the thing that I love the most about AutoDS. They will fulfill all your orders automatically without you having to click any buttons. Once you load up the account with a balance, they'll do all the order fulfillment for you. And you can see here a few of the suppliers that AutoDS support, and it is the same suppliers that the Fiverr freelancer used on my website. So as you guys can see, I'm inside of AutoDS's backend and how this looks. You can see you can add products, you can see the dashboard, the orders, and you can see I've gone to settings and I've gone to supplier settings, and you can choose here the different suppliers that you want to use. You can set up automations, you can set up loads of cool things that are going to make life easier when it comes to managing your products, fulfilling them and importing them. So what I'd say to you guys with your Shopify dropshipping stores are make sure you're using apps that are designed for importing, exporting, fulfillment, automatic fulfillment. Don't just use the native ones through the supplier's website because they are not that good. So the next thing that I would have done to make my life cheaper and easier is use a company like Hostinger to get a free domain name. Now Hostinger offer loads of cool different services for your dropshipping stores, your e-commerce businesses, and you can get a free domain name using this company, and I paid $15 for my domain name, so that would have saved me a lot of money. Now Hostinger don't just offer domain names, they offer web hosting, website building, cloud hosting, WordPress hosting, hosting for professionals. They offer VPS services, they offer email services, and they offer domain services. So if you're looking to do dropshipping without Shopify with WordPress or WooCommerce, Hostinger is the best option out there for you. And you can see once you create an account using my link in the description, you're going to be able to claim your free domain name by clicking this button instead of paying $15. And not just that, you can set up your cloud professional, your premium web hosting, and your daily backups and everything else that you need to do. So make sure you use Hostinger to get your domain names. Make sure you use them for your cloud storage. And if you are on WordPress or WooCommerce, use them for your hosting as well. They are the best in the industry when it comes to those services. And if you use my link in the description, you will get a unique offer that you can't get anywhere else. And the last thing that I'd mention on this subject is if you are going to start a Shopify store, make sure you use a VIP deal like mine one right here. Now, if you use my link, what you're going to be able to do is you're going to be able to get a Shopify store account for 3 months for $3, meaning that you're only spending $1 per month for 3 months, which equals $3 instead of paying $29.99 a month. So you're going to be saving a lot of money using an exclusive deal like this one, and you're going to be able to access this linked in the description. So that moves us on to day 8 of the challenge, and day 8 is all about video ad creation for TikTok for my dropshipping product. So now we've got our product found, we've got our website made. The next stage is getting good quality video ads created by an expert that are going to convert really well on the TikTok ads platform. So what I've done is I've gone back onto Fiverr and I've searched for TikTok video ads. I've sorted it again by English being the language that I want to work with. And you can see these are the recommended businesses. And you can see this gentleman here popped up. I will create Facebook or TikTok video ads for dropshipping Shopify products. 5-star reviews based on 83 people. Again, a Fiverr choice by Fiverr, which is really important. And you can see it starts at around about $45. Now you've got some other people that are not Fiverr choice that are charging a lot of money with less reviews. So it made sense for me to go with this gentleman here based on the quality reviews, the price, and the Fiverr choice. Now, if we open up the gig page for this freelance, you can see if we go back to the about section, it says here, are you looking to create Facebook, Instagram videos or TikTok videos? You may be consistently testing products, but nothing seems to work. The truth is, very first product could have been a winner if you had the right short video ads. We produce high quality viral video ads for Facebook, Instagram, Shopify, YouTube, and any other social media platform. And then you can see here, what do I need to do to get started? Your website, your product link, your logo, provide the footage. By going to the price, he only has one package, which is the startup package. Now, I thought this was quite expensive, and because I want around about 5 to 10 different videos, I wanted to negotiate on a custom package that would work for me. So if you look at the package that he only offers a package where you get one video, and it's going to be a full HD premium video with high quality music, video editing, script writing, 40 seconds of running time, one length version, and product imagery. Now, I want around about 5 to 10 different videos. So instead of me ordering this and changing the quantity to 5, I wanted to make a custom offer. Now, how you get a custom offer or how you negotiate with somebody on Fiverr is you see where it says contact seller. You click that button and it will open up a chat with the person. So you can see here I put, hello, I need 10 videos making for my product for TikTok ads. And you can see he put, hey, my friend, what is the product? So I sent him the AliExpress link. He put, okay, awesome. You need 10 videos, all for TikTok or for Facebook. I said, yes. Okay, each video has a price of $45, but I can do them for $40 since you want 10. I put, that is expensive. I want to do it for $30. He put 35 and we have a deal. I said, let's do 5 videos with thumbnails for $35. He put, you can see some of my successful videos for other customers. And then he put, please send offer. He put, mate, I'm not the type of seller that you can just bargain with like that. And I said, $35. He put, with a thumbnail, that won't happen. And then you can see here, he said $40. So I said, okay, we'll agree on $40 for 5 videos with the thumbnail. And then you can see here he sent me the custom offer, 5 videos with 5 thumbnails with 3-day delivery time. If we take a look at my order note, you can see I spent $200 on this custom offer. Now, in terms of the requirements this gentleman needed, he just wanted to know, what are you looking to achieve? I said, produce a business video. I sent him the link. I sent him my store link. And then I put, where do you want the videos to be? I said TikTok. And that's all they needed to get the work going. So if we take a look at the activity, you can see I placed the order on the 7th of February and I got the order back on the 9th of February, which is around about 2.5 to 3 days, which fits in line with his delivery expectations. And you can see here, he attached 5 different videos for me. So now what I'm going to do for you guys is I'm going to play each one of those 5 different videos so you guys can take a look at the full video with the music and the editing, and then you guys can come to a conclusion on what you thought of these videos.
Have you ever struggled with messy glue on your crafting projects? I have the solution for you, the non-stick silicone craft mat. It's so easy to remove the glue and get it ready for the next project. I love that it's flexible and lightweight. The size is also perfect for all my crafting needs. I bought mine on Inklix.com and it arrived super fast. And they give a tracking code so you know where your order is all the time. Today, I want to share with you my crafting game changer. I just ordered this non-stick craft pad from Inklix.com. I've been using this mat for my projects and I can't believe how much easier and cleaner crafting has become. You can use hot tools with confidence knowing it's heat resistant. If you're into DIY, I highly recommend getting it now. It will revolutionize your crafting experience. It's on sale at Inklix.com. Go fast and buy now.
So as you guys just saw those 5 different videos that he created for me, they're in different styles, UGC and POV, which is completely fine. Now I do understand that there is a limited range of video footage of these products out there online to use and to reuse and to re-edit. So I totally understand that. Now in terms of $200 for these videos, I do think it was way overpriced. I think these videos could have been a lot better. I don't think they're anything special. I have seen better. If he charged me around about $100 for that, that would have made more sense, or $120. But $200 for those types of videos, in my opinion, is very expensive. Considering he's a Fiverr choice freelancer, he's got so many reviews, I do think that the work wasn't the best. Now, if you guys want my honest opinion, I do think it's way better to order the product from Amazon, get it delivered to your house, and you create the videos yourself and then edit it using a free app like CapCut. I think that's a better way to save a lot more money, and technically you can do it faster, because if you get Amazon Prime in your country, you can get the product tomorrow and then make the videos, then edit them, so then you can get it done within 1 to 2 days, and you would be only spending around about $20. So if you can't make the videos yourself, or you're shy, or you just don't want to do it and you want to test products really fast and effectively by not ordering custom content, then this may be a good solution for you. But at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter what I say about these videos, because once the ads get launched for these video ads, it depends how well the CTR is. If the CTR is really good, then these videos are a lot better than what I think they are. So that brings us to day 11 of the challenge, and this is where things get really exciting and really juicy. We now need to find a TikTok ads expert who's going to run the ads for us on the TikTok ads social media platform. And the reason why I'm choosing TikTok ads is because in 2023, TikTok ads is the most lucrative opportunity to try and get sales for dropshipping and e-commerce. Now, this is literally the make or break part of this experiment, because if I hire the wrong person that has no clue what they're doing, or their strategy is really outdated or not good, then this can make the whole challenge flop, and all the hard work that the other freelancers have done will just basically go down the drain. Now, things are going to get a lot more technical, guys, with the words that I use and how I show you guys what's going on, so make sure you pay full attention, because this part is extremely important for you guys to watch. So as you guys can see on the screen, I'm back on Fiverr again, and I've searched for I will manage TikTok ads, or I searched for TikTok ads management, and you can see I've filtered it again by English, and you can see here there's a few people saying that I will set up and manage your TikTok campaigns, I will create and manage TikTok ads that convert, and then again another person, I will set up and manage TikTok ads for leads and sales. Now, the thing that got really interesting in is there's loads of pro verified people that are offering the service. This gentleman here is pro verified, this gentleman here is pro verified. The only difference between these two is this gentleman has 5-star reviews based on 47 people, this person doesn't, so this person got my attention straight away. So there's a gentleman here offering the service which they'll create and manage all my TikTok ads, but the thing is he's not even a rated level seller yet, meaning that he's not even level 1, level 2 or top rated, so it's really hard to use somebody like this. And you can see that there are other people out there that are offering the service, but they're either really low level or they just don't have many reviews. And for me, this is the most important part of the journey, so I need to make sure that I'm choosing the right person. So this is the gig page for one of the potential freelancers that I wanted to use, and it's the verified pro freelancer with some really good reviews. And you can see about the gig, please contact me before ordering the gig to discuss your project. Are you looking to grow your business with TikTok ads? This is what you'll get from the gig. The most valuable asset when running TikTok ads is experienced ad manager that has worked with more than 2,200 small business owners, TikTok ad account audit, TikTok advanced audience research, TikTok ad creation. So you can see here they do absolutely everything for you, and the basic package is you'll get target audience research including keyword research, and you can see here I will set up TikTok campaign for your content. Now, I'm not going to be showing you all the gig pages that I went through for potential freelancers, but what I will show you is the conversations that I had with some of the prospects. So the first prospect that I chose was this gentleman here, and you can see I said, hello, need TikTok ads for my dropshipping store for 3 to 5 days. Hi, sorry, but currently I don't make any new collaborations. Thanks for writing for me. And then I put, oh, so why have you got a listing? So he has a listing for it. He hasn't deactivated it, so it's a bit silly doing that. And then I messaged the next person here, and I put, hello, are you able to run TikTok ads for my dropshipping store? Hi, yes, if you can provide me the videos. So I sent him the videos that I got from the other freelance. He put, looks good, I can help you advertise. What is your budget? And I said, what would you recommend? 3 to 5 days running. He put, first of all, you don't advertise for 3 to 5 days. Testing takes at least a month. You need $2,000 USD per month for testing. I put, I would like to test my product for 1 week. Is that okay? He put, I can only work for a minimum of 1 month. So that didn't fit in line with me. Now, I'm a dropshipping expert and I've generated over 7 figures with e-commerce and dropshipping, and I know how TikTok ads work. And when you come to test a dropshipping product, you don't need any longer than 1 to 1.5 to 2 weeks to see if that product's good. So when he was trying to get me to commit to 1 month, I felt like that was too long and it doesn't suit my needs. So I did message another gentleman about the gig, and he did respond back to all my messages and my questions. But when I looked at his gig page, I wasn't confident in his experience. So then I messaged this gentleman here, and you can see I put, hello, do you run ads for dropshipping stores? And can you do custom package for 7 days? He put, hello, thanks for contacting me. Yes, you can see the standard package for specific service. He put, hi, thanks for reaching out. Can you share more information about your business? So I said, okay, thanks. So I sent him my website, my videos. He put, thanks. Have you run ads before, or is this your first time? I put, no worries, this is my first time. Great. First, the essentials to drive more traffic to the platform and help the algorithm learn about your target audience. This aid is optimizing targeting and reaching to the right people. Once a steady flow of website traffic is established, we can move on to creating conversion campaign. In addition, we can run Spark ads using pre-uploaded videos to increase followers and likes on your profile. To start, we need to test campaigns with 3 audiences and 3 different ads using a daily budget of at least $20. So then I said to him, how many days do we need to run for? He put, we can run the initial campaign for a week. After that, we can evaluate to decide the next step. So I put, yes, I agree. And then he sent me a custom package, which was really affordable, only around about $100 for a Fiverr Pro. That was very affordable for what he was going to do. So then I messaged him saying, will you make changes to the campaign, or will you just make one campaign and that's it? So he put, as we discussed, we can set up a traffic or conversion campaign. If you have a pixel installed with 3 different audiences, 3 different ads using a daily budget of $20, I will manage the ads complimentary, not part of the order, for about a week. After, if you want to continue, I charge $50 per week for management. So this was my order page once I accepted the offer. And as you guys can see, create TikTok paid ad campaign, identify target audiences, establish and maintain a reasonable budget. And if we look at the requirements, he asked me, what is this order designed for? Social media marketing. I sent him my link and then I attached the videos. And then he put, let me know if you have any specific requirements, facts or details. I put, not applicable. What is your daily budget? Whatever you recommend. So I gave him full control over what he recommends. What is the location I must target? I put US and Canada or whatever you recommend. Again, if he's the expert, I want him to tell me, because I don't know what I'm doing, because I'm pretending that I'm a beginner. And then he put here to add me to your account, set up your ads. So then he talks about how I can add him to my advertising ad account so he can access everything. And then he asked me to attach my logo. So then I messaged the gentleman after saying, hey man, I hope you're well. When will the first campaign be launched? He put, hi, I usually need 2 to 3 days to set up the campaign, but I'm ready now. I'm sending you screenshots of all the audiences. Please let me know if you want me to modify the ads accordingly. So he sent me screenshots of everything that he did inside of the ad account. I'm going to show you this in a minute before I approved it. And then I put, these look good, because I'm not going to really tell him what I think, because it's down to his professionalism to do all the decision making. So I don't want to get involved in that. So I just said, these look good. As you guys can see, you know better than me. Thanks for the update. As in, I'm telling him, you know better than me, so you shouldn't be asking me for my advice. So he messaged me at the end of the first day saying, I've started the ads. I'll keep you updated. Let's gather some initial results for the next 48 hours based on what evaluations can be made. And then I'll write with you my first observations and suggestions. The daily budget at the moment is $40 per day. Is that okay? I put, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Would rather spend the budget in 3 days. It's better to start slowly as we are now testing period to understand what audiences are doing well, which are not doing well, so we can allocate more budget to what is working. I put, okay, that's fine. Now comes the juicy part, guys. I'm going to be going straight into the TikTok Ads Manager and showing you exactly what the gentleman did and what he set up, and I'll give you my feedback on what I thought and what he's done. So as you guys can see, I'm inside of the TikTok ads manager, and the first campaign the gentleman made was called Traffic Valleys 2785 Fiverr. I'm guessing that's what his name is. And you can see the date here when he first made the first campaign. And I'm just going to break this down to you. So if I go to edit, you're going to see everything that he did. So he set the objective to traffic. Now, the objective basically means what do you want TikTok to do for you? You can either choose conversion, you can choose traffic, you can choose leads. Now, I typically start with conversions because I'm looking to get sales straight away. I'm not looking to get traffic, so I don't use this option. So in my opinion, I do believe this is a waste of money, but I'm letting him do what works for him. Then he changed the campaign name to what his name is plus his Fiverr name. Now, if we look at the ad groups, so you got a campaign and then you got ad groups. So if we look at the ad groups, you can see he generated 3 different ad groups, one called Audience 3 Automatic Targeting, Audience 2 DIY, Audience 1 Hobby and Painting. Now, I'm guessing the names are the interests that he chose. So if I go to edit again, you're going to see here he's used website, automatic placements, he's used automatic targeting, he's chose Canada and the United States, he set the daily budget to 20, he's changed the languages to all, and you can see he's doing lowest cost cap as the strategy, day pattern on all. So he's done pretty much the basics on what I do. But if we look, you can see here he's got user comment turned on, video sharing turned on. I typically have user comment turned off. I don't really like people commenting on my videos, but apart from that, he's pretty much use the same strategy as I use. So if we go to the second ad group that he created called Audience 2 DIY, he used hashtags as the targeting format. So you can see here, these are all the hashtags that he used for the targeting for this ad group. Now, I do use this strategy as well in my own TikTok ads when I do them myself. I use hashtags, I use interests. So again, this was done to the standard that I'd personally do it in. So if we move on to the last ad group called Audience 1 Hobby Painting, you can see he's used hashtags again, but he's also used generated interest. So he's mixed them together, which I don't like doing. I like keeping them separate in separate ad groups. So this isn't what I typically do myself. So if we look at the ads per ad group, you can see for each ad group, he's running 5 different ads. And these are the 5 different ads that I gave him when I sent him the videos that I got made from the other freelancer. So he's used all 5 per ad group, which I'm happy with because that's what I do when I do my TikTok ad strategy. But what I'm interested in is to see how he's titled the text and the ad copy. So you can see here he's called the first ad name whatever the file was called. He didn't change it. And you can see he set the custom identity to my brand name, then non-stick craft pad. I would have personally just left it as that in licks instead of adding the non-stick craft pad because I think it makes it too long. And if we look at the text, you can see here he put get the ultimate solution for all the DIY projects, order links, non-stick craft pad today. Now again, I do think that's overdone. I would have just added 50% off today, click here. I like to keep mine short and sweet, so I would have done this totally different to what he's done it in. He's used a website product page URL, and he's also used a dynamic call to action, which I don't like. So I don't understand why he's used a dynamic call to action. I tend to use standard shop now. He's used dynamic, so I'm not overly impressed by that. And apart from that, everything's the same. Now, if we take a look at the second ad, he has used a different ad text, which I'm happy with. I was hoping that he didn't just use the same one for all the ads. So it is different. But apart from that, again, he's using a dynamic call to action. Now, by looking at the third ad, again, he's used a unique text for this one. So by looking at them all, he has used unique text for each single ad, which is good. He's not just replicated the same one, which is good for testing creatives. Now, to give you guys my honest feedback on the first campaign on what the freelancer did and what I think so far, we need to look at the data. The data shows since the 10th of February to the 14th of February, so basically when he stopped running this campaign, he has spent a total of $152 on this whole campaign. The CPC was 0.01, which is good. The CPM was $2, which is good. But remember, guys, he's using a traffic campaign. He's not going for conversion websites. He's going for just traffic. So you're not going to get crazy CPMs. You're going to get everything really cheap. And again, if you look at the clicks, there's 22,000. The CTR is 43%. These numbers would impress a lot of people, but they don't impress me because I know without any real conversions like sales, these numbers are just flashy numbers because he's gone for a conversion type that do give you these flashy numbers, but they don't give you any real sales. Now, it's really important to cross-reference that data to the Shopify analytics. So you can see here, I'm in the Shopify analytics. I've changed the dates to the 10th to the 13th because that's when the campaign was running. And you can can see we got 0 sales, 16,000 sessions, which is insane. 16,000 sessions is a lot of sessions, and they say by 50 to 100 sessions or page visits, you expect to see at least 1 sale. So if you do that equation, that's way out. Now, if we look at the add to carts, we only got 7 add to carts, but we had 16,000 sessions. That's really, really negative. If we look at the sessions by locations, you can see the majority is coming from Canada and not the United States. Now, I would like to see that evenly balanced, because then you're getting good quality traffic from both countries, and it's really important to do that on TikTok. Because you've got to remember, Canada is a cheaper country to target than the US because of the purchasing power. So by them giving us lots of traffic from Canada, it's no good because it's not higher quality traffic than it would have been from the United States. So when we look at this analytics here and we see these really good CPMs, these really good CPCs, this really good CTR, it means nothing because we've had no sales and we've had poor traffic. Now, if we cross-reference that data and my feedback to what he said, he put the cost of the ad groups was $46.45 and $45.16 respectively, and both ad groups had a cost per click of 0.01. The impressions for both ad groups were 16,000 and the clicks were around about 7,113. The click-through rate was really good. He put respectively, the videos seem to be very viral. People like them. Do you have any purchases? I put, hey man, thanks for the update. Sounds positive. No sales yet. I can add you to the Shopify if you want to see analytics. He put, they should be fairly accurate. I'm just asking if they are not tracked. I will switch to a conversion campaign after I test the audience tomorrow. I put, okay, thanks. So going off what he said here, he's showing me numbers that don't impress me. Now, these numbers would impress a lot of people because it seems like you're getting really cheap clicks, you're getting really good CTR. But like I said to you guys before, if your advertising objective is traffic, you're going to get these numbers anyway because that's what it's going to give you. So you can see here, he's trying to tell me that these numbers are looking good, but to me as an expert, I know they're not good because I'm not getting any sales. But what he did say is he's just testing out audiences and videos. Now, if he's doing it for that purpose, where he's actually trying to see which videos are the best, which audience are the best, then that makes sense. And I understand why he did that. And something else that I'm not impressed with is he didn't want to get added to my Shopify store. And I think that's really bad because anyone knows that the ads manager is not 100% accurate and Shopify is the most accurate. And he didn't set up any UTMs in the ads manager. So he needs to really see the Shopify analytics. And I didn't tell him to do it because if that's how he feels, I'm not going to force him to do it. I want to see how he behaves as a freelancer. So he followed up on the 14th of February, which is 3 days after the first campaign, saying, hey, I focused the best audiences so far. I've created a conversion campaign and with the add to cart objective so we can go deeper into the conversion funnel and start getting some purchases. The budget is now $40 per day. So that makes complete sense to me. And as long as this works, then that's fine. And that makes all of this stuff over here pay off in the end. So if we look back inside of the TikTok ads manager, he is correct. He has set up that campaign. You can see it here, conversion add to cart. So he has changed it to a conversion add to cart now instead of a traffic campaign. Now, if we look at the campaign structure, you can see he's changed it to advertise objective to website conversion instead of traffic. So now we should technically see purchases. If we look at the ad groups, you can see he's only generated 1 ad group inside of that campaign. I would have liked to see between 2 and 3, but I know based on the budget he's got, he's only created 1. Now, if we break down the first ad group, you can see he's using automatic targeting, he's using add to cart. Now, I'm a little bit in two worlds about this because I would rather him done complete purchase instead of add to cart. So you've got add to cart, which means that people that come to the website are coming there now with the intention to add something to the cart. But I would rather him change it to complete purchase because I want people to come to my website to make an order, not just to add to cart. So I'd rather him gone with complete purchase as the objective in this ad group because that would have actually generated sales. So if we take a look at the location, he has just changed it to United States only now. So I am happy he's done that because I want United States targeting because Canada seems cheaper but not as good quality. And he has changed the targeting to automatic. So basically from the first campaign he ran, TikTok has now gathered loads of data and he's using that data as the automatic targeting to see if that works out. So he's used automatic targeting instead of picking interest and leaving it broad. And if we take a look at the video ads inside of the ad groups, he's gone with one style of video. So he's gone with silicon video number 1. So he thinks that's the winning creative. The only thing he's changed is he's using a different thumbnail for the first second of the video. So it's the exact same video with 5 different thumbnails, and he's now using the winning text copy from the first campaign inside of each one of these videos. So he's basically narrowed it all down to what's working. And just to let you guys know that this campaign has literally just been running for a few hours now, so I can't really give you my full conclusion and the full results of this campaign till a few days once it's spent a decent amount of money. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to catch up with you guys in a few days and assess that campaign once it's spent a decent amount of money and we can see what the results really are. So guys, it's been around about 3 days since I've updated you on the Fiverr challenge and what's been going on with the TikTok ads. Now, I'm not sure what day we're on, so I'll put it on the screen, but let's get straight into the TikTok ads manager because I want to show you the results since the last 3 days, and then I want to conclude on what I thought of this Fiverr challenge experiment and give you my thoughts and opinions on what you should do with Fiverr and how you should use it for your dropshipping store, and if you should be using it for your dropshipping store. As you guys can see on the computer screen, I'm inside of the TikTok ads manager, and this campaign here that's active, conversion add to cart, is the campaign that's been running for the last 3 days, and you can see it spent almost $150 and the results are not great. Now, before I actually get into the results with you, let me show you the changes that the gentleman made. So if we go into the ad groups, you can see originally we only had one ad group on, and if you look at the date of the ad group, you're going to see which ones were done on which time. So by looking at the ad groups, you can see the changes straight away, because if you remember from when I last touched base with you, he only was running this one campaign here for add to cart. He's now turned that off, and then he tried 3 different click campaigns, and then he finished off with a complete payment. Now, what does the bid mean? The bid basically means what you're trying to get TikTok to achieve for you. So he started with add to cart, went to click, and then went to complete payment. Now, I think that's a bit bizarre, because why would you go backwards, not forwards? So add to cart is almost as good as a complete payment, and then he decided to go back to a click, which is no good, and then he went for a complete payment. In my opinion, it doesn't really make much sense to me. Now, if you look at the names of the ad groups, you can see this one says Audience 1 Hobby Painting, so that's the type of ad group he's used and the type of targeting. The next one is Audience 2 DIY. The third one is automatic targeting. So by looking at everything, he's just gone and tested again the same audiences from the first campaign, which doesn't make sense to me because he knew which ones were good and which ones weren't. So I don't understand why he would try testing them again. So if we look at the metrics, you can see the CPC has gone really high now to $1.95. I never like my CPC going over $1.50, especially on a cheap product like this. And you can see the old campaign was really cheap, but again, like I told you guys, that's because of the type of campaign he created. The CPMs have shot up to $10, which isn't that bad, to be honest with you. The CTR has completely dropped to 0.55, which is pretty funny. And then if we look at the clicks, you can see we've got barely any clicks compared to the last campaign. We've not even got 10% of what the last campaign did. And again, that's because this objective, which is add to cart or complete payment, is a lot more expensive than the previous campaign style that he used. So by looking at those metrics, it's really not looking good. And if we cross-reference it with the Shopify data, you can see I've changed the dates from the 14th till the 18th, because that's when that campaign started running. And you can see we've had 0 sales, 3,000 store sessions, which is down 81% compared to the previous campaign. And then we've only had 2 add to carts, which is really, really scary. And you can see that the majority of the traffic has still come from Canada, although we were targeting the United States, which is a bit weird and a bit odd. So I don't know why it's done that. But then if we change it back to the last 30 days since the challenge started, you can see we've now achieved 20,000 visitors, 9 add to carts, 0 sales, and all the traffic pretty much came from Canada. Now, if I show you the update that the gentleman gave me on Fiverr, the only update he gave me was, hi, the conversion campaign is not working very well. I stopped the non-performing videos and left only the best ones, and I started a conversion campaign with purchase objective. Let's see if that gives us results, and I put, hopefully that works. Thanks for the update. That's what really frustrates me on why he started with add to cart, because if you look back at these ad groups and we compare the results per ad group, you can see that the actual purchase target and complete payment, if we look at the metrics, the CPCs were cheaper than the add to cart ad group. The CPMs were cheaper than the add to cart. You can see every metric pretty much was better on the complete purchase than it was the add to cart. So it really made no sense going with add to cart. It was a waste of money, and that could have changed the way the challenge went. So that rounds up the TikTok ads Fiverr gig that I just used. And there's not much really more I can show you guys. I've shown you all the analytics. That's all the budget spent, which was $300. So let's crack straight into the part that you want to know about, which is how much money did we make? And I'm pretty sure you guys know now. We've lost money. So we spent $660 on Fiverr gigs, $1 on a Shopify plan, $14.99 on a domain name, $300 on TikTok ads, which brings the grand total cost to $916. And we made no sales, no revenue. So that means that we've lost $916. So that really brings me to the final conclusion on what do I think of this experiment? What can you gain from it? So if we break this down, I would definitely say that using Fiverr isn't a bad option. Now, in my case, we made no money, but again, that comes down to sometimes the product. It comes down to who's running the ads. So this really moves me on to what I've thought of the Fiverr gig when it comes to TikTok ads. So the TikTok ads expert, what are my thoughts on that person or on that type of work that you can buy from Fiverr? Now, my honest opinion is the TikTok ads that he ran weren't amazing, but they weren't awful either. I've had a lot worse from Fiverr, so I would definitely say that he is one of the better people that I've used, but I still think he wasted a lot of budget on things that he didn't need to do, like the first campaign when he was testing creatives out on an engagement campaign. You don't need to be doing that in 2023. I don't like the way he ran add to cart objectives. You should just go straight to complete payment. So I feel like there's a lot of the budget that he could have spent on complete payment, and that could have gave us maybe a few sales, because he wasted $150 on the old campaign. Now, what I do definitely believe is if you're a beginner or if you've never seen success with dropshipping or e-commerce, you should not be hiring experts to run your ads, because number one, you won't know if they're experts if you don't know what you're doing. They might tell you information that might seem like it's cool and impressive, but realistically it's nothing special. And the other thing is, I've made a completely free TikTok ads strategy on my channel that is proven for me to do 10K per day, and it shows you how you can go from 0 to 10K per day, and I show all the proof, and that is completely free for you to watch step by step, so you can just watch those videos. There's loads of other videos that you can watch online teaching you how to do TikTok ads, so you can do it yourself, and honestly, it's really not that hard to do. Google ads is way more complicated than TikTok ads and Facebook ads, so everyone should be able to run them themselves. Now, it's a different story if you've got loads of successful dropshipping stores, or you're a very successful, wealthy dropshipper that wants to test products really, really fast to see where the next really successful product is. Let's say you're testing 10 products at a time, then maybe hiring experts to run ads for all of those different products to streamline it makes sense. Or if you own a brand like I do, I own multiple brands, hiring an agency or an expert to run those ads makes more sense, so you can focus on other parts of the brand. But again, when it comes to hiring an expert, you need to really know if they are good at what they do, because if they're not, you can lose a lot of money, and there's no point hiring experts because they can't get you profit. Because the reality and the truth is, if you're hiring an expert to do your ads, but you're able to do around about, let's say, 10K a month with your own ad strategy, that means that they need to come into your ads manager and be able to do 20 to 30K for it to be worth your return on investment. And the truth is, with these ads expert industry, a lot of people really don't know what they're doing, and they just watch videos online and then do that to your account, and they don't come up with any of the ideas themselves, and they don't even do any training themselves to get the most recent knowledge. But what I will definitely say is, like I said before, he is one of the better ads experts that I've used on Fiverr, and he was very affordable for the price that he charged me, so I'm not going to really complain that much. And that moves me nicely into my overall conclusion of this Fiverr experiment. And the truth is, Fiverr is a great platform to find freelancers, and you've got to remember, Fiverr is just basically a directory of freelancers, and they make sure that you get a great experience, you don't get ripped off, you don't get scammed, people deliver the work on time, and they do that really well and effectively. And they do have some really great talented freelancers on their platform, because it is the biggest platform in the industry. What I would definitely say to you guys is, if you can do the stuff yourself, which you really can, there's not really any excuse why you can't, then I'd say you should be doing all of this yourself, because I've made all the videos online teaching you how to do each one of these steps for completely free. But again, if you don't have the time or you have a lot of money, then it's definitely worth potentially hiring freelancers on Fiverr. And by just looking at this one experiment that I've done, it's not really a fair conclusion to tell you that it's a waste of money, because you never know. I might have had to run the product for another few weeks. I might have had to do it on Facebook ads or Google ads. But this just gives you a broad overview of the kind of experience that you can receive if you hire freelancers. So I want to say again, thank you to Fiverr for paying for all the gigs that I've used in today's video, because it's going to help my audience that's watching this get a realistic idea of what you can expect and what you should be using and what you shouldn't be using. And if you do want to use Fiverr to hire some freelancers for your dropshipping store, because they offer a wide range of services, not all of the ones that I've covered in today's video are available. You can do loads of things like website speed upgrades and things like that, which I've used myself in the past that have been really helpful. Check out my link in the description for Fiverr, because you will get exclusive benefits using my exclusive link. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this experiment. Let me know in the comment section below. Make sure you enter that life-changing giveaway, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.